All right, welcome to day 4. I wanted to talk today about leveraging your peak experiences. So, there's the idea that I really think that all of us are amazing at some point in our lives. And usually that's situational. Well, we're all amazing, right? But situationally, in certain situations, we act and we perform so well, right? There are other situations where I also perform really poorly. There's job situations I've been in where I didn't look good. I wasn't a good employee. There's also been others where I felt so good, and I just felt like I was amazing and really delivering what needed to be, just doing what needed to be done. So I think all of us need to identify those situations, identify whether it was work or in a personal experience, what your peak experience was, and you can pick up some clues on what that experience basically just on what that experience was, right? So what conditions existed in that experience to make you perform so well? And I had an experience that really it was over a couple years where I was needing to buy bike parts, and I started going to bike swaps, and I absolutely loved what that required of me. The bike swaps were all over the place, they were random. You had to make deals, you had to work with a lot of different people, you had to think on your feet, and those all made me and my skill set look really good, right? I'm very curious as well, and there were a lot of things to be figured out. It seemed like you were on a constant treasure hunt, and because of that, it felt like I was going to Disneyland every single bike swap that I went to. So as I sold my company and now I'm restarting, I needed, this has been hard to figure out what am I going to do next, right? And uh, when we're at a crossroads or we want to figure out what to do next, one tool that we can leverage to do that is to leverage our past peak experiences. So identify those times when you did really well, break them down, write about the conditions that existed to really bring out the best in you. And then as you're shopping for new experiences, compare. What does this opportunity have that these peak experiences had? And if they're closely mirrored or closely aligned, then say yes to those opportunities, right? So that's what I've done. As I look at new situations to get involved in, I compare them to the peak experiences that I've had in the past, and if they align, then I go for the opportunity. It's hard to figure out what to do next if you're ever at a crossroads, and this is a tool that can really help. So leverage your past experiences. Another tool that I've really found value in is the Clifton Strengths Finder test. Find out your strengths. I took a coaching course for about 9 months with the Clifton Strengths Finder with a company called People Acuity. Highly recommend them. And that helped me also align, what are my real skills and how can I apply them to the world, right? So it's awesome. Leverage your peak experiences, and they can help you get involved in things so you can have more of them in the future. Thanks so much.